I think that it's safe to say that over the past century, the medical profession has come quite a long way. We've got advances in terms of heart plant transplants and plastic surgery and just about anything you can imagine. In 1921, did you know that general anesthesia was something that was never even thought of? If you wanted to have surgery of any kind, no matter how minor it was, you had to go completely under until Dr. Kane had this brilliant idea. Dr. Evan O'Neill Kane, he's from Pittsburgh, came up with the idea, radical idea at the time, that he could actually perform surgery on someone while they were awake by doing general anesthesia. He did his research, everything indicated that this was a possibility, and he went out and finally tried to find volunteers. He searched, he searched, he searched, and as you can imagine, not many people volunteered. Not anyone actually stepped forward and said, "Yeah, Dr. Kane, you can cut on me. I don't know how you guys would feel about it, but I know that I wouldn't let Dr. Kane get in within any radius of me with a butter knife, let alone a surgical instrument, if that was what he was going to do." So finally, after months and months and months of searching, Dr. Kane found one very brave person that would allow him to do an appendectomy, take his appendix out. He performed the surgery, and ever since that surgery, he proved that general anesthesia was not only a possibility, but it also was actually the preferred method, that surgeons, instead of putting their patients under because of obvious medical issues, needed to provide general anesthesia rather than putting them under. Now, I tell you about this story not because of how fabulous the theory was. Anybody that's ever had minor surgery can probably appreciate the efforts of Dr. Kane. But I tell you this story because of who that one person that was courageous enough to step forward was. That person that trusted Dr. Kane that much with their life was none other than Dr. Kane himself. He performed surgery on himself. He gave himself an appendectomy. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to find anybody, and when he wasn't able to find anybody, he felt so strongly and so passionate about his theory that he went ahead and moved forward and put himself on the gurney. I'm telling you about this because I think it's such a powerful example of how we need to be when it comes to our goals. It's very easy to, at the beginning, when we're sitting down and we're looking at our goals and what we want to accomplish over the next 5 and 10 years, it's very easy to be passionate in that moment. But goals have a way over time of getting old. You get tired of them. They're long, it's tedious, it's hard work, it's arduous, and we get to the place where we just don't want to move on anymore. When we get to that place, it's easy for us to give up. It's easy for us to lose our passion. But we have to remember that our goals are we have to go in, all in. We can't go half-hearted. We have to be willing to be as passionate as Dr. Kane was. We have to be willing to put ourselves on that operating table.